on Nile TV International and this special coverage. Moving on to Mr. Ahmed Kattab, the political analyst. Thank you very much once again for being with us on Nile TV International right now.
Thank you, and it's my pleasure to be with you.
The pleasure is all mine. First of all, how did you see the statements of the Ministry of Interior for today regarding the terrorist Brotherhood organization and its military movement, Hasm, and capturing one of the terrorists called Ali Abdul Wanis? And what does this say about the Egyptian preparedness in terms of counter-terrorism, especially that he tried to escape, but eventually he was captured?
First of all, let me, by the all of Egyptian citizens and Egyptian governmental association and the entity in Egypt and everyone working in Egypt, even it's from Egypt or from abroad, to present a special and warm thanks to Major General Mahmoud Tawfiq, the Minister of Interior, for a wonderful achievement done by ending terrorism in Egypt. Totally, especially the last action against Hasm and against terrorist Ali Abdul Wanis, because he do a lot of illegal active against policemen and against Egyptian governmental association and non-governmental also association, and attacking more than one citizen in Egypt. So, Minister of Interior, Major General Mahmoud Tawfiq sent a great message not only to the Egyptian citizens but also to the international world. Egypt is able enough to protect the national security, and the Egypt policeman is more advanced than before and able to stop any action of terrorists before it takes place in Egypt, even if it's with Brotherhood or Hasm or any kind of terrorists in all over the world. And Egypt have a wonderful cooperation with the international community, even it's in Arab area or in Africa country also, because we have a lot of data information between Egypt and all the key countries in the world, and Egypt able to protect the national security and make the economic stability is stable 100% from any kind of threat. Today it's a wonderful day because Minister of Interior sent a message also to all policemen to be ready for any movement on Brotherhood or Hasm or any other association related to terrorists. And this is send a clear message to the world. The fact that the authorities were able to track and identify and neutralize operatives before executing attacks reflects a shift from reactive security to proactive risk management. And I think there is one of the most important points also in Egypt is able to protect the Egyptian security and the Egyptian economy and the infrastructure in Egypt, and all the governmental associations also will be saved 100%. And I think Egypt now is ready to be more advanced country in Middle East and in North Africa. And Egypt have data integration with all countries in the region, linking information across different security and governmental associations within Egypt and outside Egypt, rapid response capability to deal with any kind of problem or threats against Egypt and against also governmental and non-governmental associations. Egypt remains as a safe and stable destination for investment and economic activity, even aimed regional troubles or regional instability because of the war in Iran with Israel and some different challenges faced the Middle East, but Egypt till now stable 100%. We think the message also is not just about stopping an attack, it's about protecting a national economy, future stability, and the global capability. And Egypt is safe 100%. So thank you to Major General Mahmoud Tawfiq for a wonderful achievement, and thanks to every policeman work in Egypt, and also thanks to Egyptian military force protecting of Egypt border and Egypt stability, and Egypt will be safe 100% from any threat. I think more action will be done during the last 2 years, especially in protection Egypt from any kind of threat, and this is lead to more stability and need to national security. Minister of Interior, Major General Shamtawfi, sent a wonderful achievement about the Egyptian policeman. Statement of from day to day, tracking the activity of Hasm movement, which is affiliated to the Muslim Brotherhood terrorist organization. The statement says that the Hasm movement plans hostile operation against the state institution, and said also that the Hasm movement employed 2 operatives for operation against security and economic facility in Egypt, adding that Hasm operatives were killed in the clashes of the clash with police. And the statement also noted that one of the accused made detailed confessions on the activity inside the Brotherhood terrorist organization and his direct participation in carrying out and routing a number of terrorist operations, including targeting police checkpoint in Monofia and in Tanta and others. But today, Egypt is safe 100% from any threat, and all illegal person will take punishment from the government or from the policeman, and Egypt will be more stable before advance. And thanks also to President Sisi for the supporting to the Minister of Interior in order to stop any action related to terrorists from any, and protect Egypt from any threat, and protect all the civilian citizens also from any threat. And thanks to Allah for the protection of Egypt from any threat also.
Yes, Mr. Ahmed Kattab, as you mentioned, several important topics and significant points. One of them, do you think that the arrest of those operatives or this terrorist Ali Abdulwanis and the confessions that we have seen today would be signaling the decline of the terrorist brotherhood organization, not just in Egypt but regionally and globally, as well as the military movement of Hasm, not just on the financial level but on the level of the media outlets, as the terrorist Ali Abdulwani, spoke about the importance of those media outlets being financed and being funded to be playing against the emotions of the Egyptians, to be attacking the Egyptians, to be attacking the achievements of the Egyptians for the past few years. So the importance of funding is as important as the media outlets and the social media outlets as well. Do you think that those confessions and this arrest and the annihilation of the military movement of Hasm as well as the terrorist brotherhood organization would be signaling the decline of this movement and this global organization, not just in Egypt, but globally and regionally?
Yes. First of all, let me send a special thanks to Minister of Interior, Major General Mahmoud Tawfiq, because he able and all the person to stop any kind of fund related to Hasm organization and also Brotherhood organization, because once we control the subsidies presented to this terrorist organization, we will be able to stop this activity of this such a very bad organization, because the subsidies and the money come from abroad without go to the official way, like transfer by bank, and some also subsidies supporting the terrorist organization from abroad. We control before it's received by the terrorists like Hasm, and such control from the government and from the central bank and from the policeman lead to more active of this an illegal organization. Because of this, Egypt now controls 100% any kind of money transfer to and illegal money transfer to any organization such like Hasm organization and Brotherhood also organization. Because of this, the leader of this legal organization not able to employ more youth in this illegal organization, and after 1 year or 2 years, the activity of this organization will stop totally, because such an illegal organization may be supported by a lot of millions of dollars from abroad. But now in Egypt, thanks to the Egyptian postman, because we control and we able to control all money movement, even especially from abroad, and we stop any illegal transfer to such illegal organization like Hasm organization and Brotherhood. And today Arab Money sent a message to all youth: please be legal person, try to protect your family from any threat. And he sent a message, he is very sorry for everyone he killed or every organization he destroyed in the last 10 years especially. And he sent a message also to his family: please take care of yourself and take care of your education of our son. And this is a message will be posted to the Egyptian youth to stop encourage such illegal organizations like Hasm or Brotherhood, and working together with the President Sisi and the Minister of Interior in order to protect our country from any threat. And all of us should be legal persons, accept the legal and the law and regulation of our country in order to be in more successful country, and in order to upgrade our country for a high level of security and the economic also stability. Because economic stability and the national security support each other. Once we have economic stability, we have also security stability. Once we have more security stability, we have more economic stability. So please, to all Egyptian youth, be legal person, be educated person, be open-minded enough, work under the umbrella of the government and support your government in order to be able to protect you and protect the country from any international and local threats.
Mr. Ahmed Kattab, you've mentioned a very significant point, which is that the Hasm movement, as well as the terrorist Brotherhood organization, as we all know, was always being funded by outside sources, and this was something that he admitted, that he confessed to within the video that we have seen and the statements that we have seen earlier released by the Ministry of Interior. So how do you see the success of the Egyptian state, of the Egyptian army, the political leadership, the Egyptian Ministry of Interior, as we did see today, and the Egyptian people in 2013, 2014 and until now, to be fighting against the terrorist Brotherhood organization, against the military movements such as Hasm, despite being funded from abroad?
Yes, today Egypt more open enough to accept a lot of techniques, different techniques, matching with control all money transfer from abroad, matching for control all social application like Facebook, like any different social activity, and more advances in dealing with Hasm terrorist organization and the Brotherhood also organization, and make a control of all money received from abroad and stop the money before it is transferred really for such a leader of this non-legal organization. And also today, policemen in Egypt advanced more and more before, because a lot of intelligence, computer and a lot of intelligence support from abroad, and all the policemen now take more than training in modern countries like USA and like China, like Russia, and like a lot of many different countries. And the most updated policemen today in Egypt, and also added to this, Minister of Interior protects the Egyptian policeman by more advanced technique and more advanced cars, more advanced also technology related to help the policeman to make analysis of data, even it's international data or local data, and also control the call between the members of Hasm during the operation, and protect Egypt from any terrorist before it takes action. And this is the advantage of Egypt. Now we're more advanced enough to stop the accidents before it takes place, even it's locally or internationally. And everyone in Egypt will make legal action, will be under the powerful of law, even if go up to work abroad in Africa country or Arab country. We have a lot of agreement with a lot of mega country in the world to return any illegal person to take the right law applied in Egypt, and no one can do any mistakes in Egypt without it take the applied law. Law in Egypt is very strong, and policeman in Egypt is very strong, and everyone in Egypt should protect law and they protect the country from any threat, and they should cooperate with the government in order to protect Egypt from any threat. Egypt today is the safe 100%. Thank you to all policemen, and thank you to all persons and all countries support Egypt to be more safe and stable against terrorist operation or non-profit organization like us and like Ali Abounis. And I think he will be under the powerful law, and he sent a very sorry about any action he do against any policeman or any governmental association. We hope more security in the coming year, and the minister says that it will continue to the decisive effort to confront and dismantle terrorist network, ensuring the safety and stability of the country, and this is add value to also Minister Interior speech today. And fresh attempt also that according to the statement, the movement had been planned historical operation targeting key state institutions, and this is very hard to take place in the future because the policeman will stop any illegal action in the coming year.
Yes, one of the major achievements of His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi for the past 12 years under his tenure is to be achieving security and stability, regaining those two elements to the Egyptian people and to the state of the country. And as you mentioned, this would be reflected, and it was already reflected economically. We have had more economic achievements, bigger stability economically. And regarding the investments, how do you think this will be reflected on the future investments after the statements that we have seen for today, that we are competent on the security level?
Yes, national security of Egypt is very important, not only for the Egyptian citizen or Egyptian investors, but also for the Arab investor and the foreign investors invest in Egypt. Once the international media focus in this action taken in Egypt from the Minister of Interior against us, so this is sent a key message to the international community, and the Arab community in Egypt is safe enough, and the Egypt national security is very strong and better than we are before. And the advanced development and the advanced step we reach in Egypt is enough to lead Egypt to be more open market for foreign direct investment and Arab direct investment, and Egypt's stability and the national security stability and economic stability is added value to each other, and will lead to more progress in the economic field in the future, and more progress also on the security file, and more progress in economic facility also. I think this is a wonderful relation related to the international and Arab country also to invest in Egypt, because Egypt is safe enough from any threats, especially from any threats from Brotherhood or Has terrorist organization or illegal organization, and Egypt under the leadership of the Sisi able to go on and move enough to and be open market for foreign direct investment and Arab direct investment, and a lot of mega projects in the field of liquid gas, in the field of petroleum, in the field of car industry, in the field of steel industry. So Egypt is now an open market, and Egypt is a safe market for more investment from all over the world.
What is the role of the Egyptian media outlets and the social media outlets as well to be coordinating and cooperating with the Ministry of Interior to be propagating those confessions of the terrorist Ali Abdulwani, someone who was affiliated with the terrorist Brotherhood organization and the military movement of Hasm, to be showing the true image of the terrorist Brotherhood organization, that they far away from Islam, they are far away from religion, they are more focused on power, and they are more focused on interests and money. So what is the role of the Egyptian media outlets to be propagating those messages to the international media outlets to be correcting the misconceptions?
Yes, Egypt today media is more advanced. I think you in Nile TV make a covering by English against this action taken in Egypt against Hasm terrorist organization, and also the Arab channel also make a coverage by Arab language, and this is lead to send a message not only to Arab country but also to UK country and the French country and the USA country. And Egypt is stepping up, and Egypt is working by law, and Egypt is able to make national security safe 100%, and also economic stability safe 100%, and no anyone working against the law in Egypt or able to make a terrorist operation against the government or enforcement, because the enforcement in Egypt is a safe 100%. So the role of media is a wonderful role, and I think all the media in Egypt covering this action today, and they send a lot of message, also thank you message to Boris Mann, because Boris Mann do a wonderful achievement in order to stop terrorist operation before it takes place in Egypt, and a lot of victims from Boris Mann. Also, we should present a thank you today, because you are, as a Boris Mann, do a wonderful action in order to protect our country in Egypt from any threat, even if it's from Hasm or Brotherhood or terrorist organization or any illegal organization also. And if we go back for Hisham Ashmawi from 2 years also, we as Egyptians able to catch from Libya and come back to Egypt, and also we applying law, and the law process take process against Hisham Ashmawi. And this is also sent a message to Egyptian youth: please take care of yourself, please respect your law of your country, respect your business, respect your government, respect the protection of Egypt. Please work under with the government to protect your country, not working with any international terrorist organization, just only send to you some dollars. Please work with law by law. Not you should protect yourself and protect your family from any threat and from any kind of terrorist organization, even in order to stop any stability related to your country and to yourself also, and to your family, because at the end you destroy not only yourself but also you destroy your family and your relatives. So in Egypt we should present thanks to media, because you do a wonderful coverage about this terrorist illegal organization threats, and also you sent a message about Minister of Interior and every policeman working in Egypt in order to protect our country and in order to lead Egypt to be more safe and stable country.
Yes, Mr. Ahmed Kattab, the political analyst, thank you very much for being with us tonight on Nile TV International and this special coverage. And thank you for watching, and goodbye.